Hey guys, so we're going to go through our second video now. This video is to help you understand what the different effort levels really mean and what you should be feeling during them, okay? So throughout the program you'll see easy, moderate, moderate slash hard, hard, and you'll see easy slash moderate as well. They're all different perceived effort levels. Now it can be a little bit difficult as a runner to get that right, so I'm going to try and talk you through what they should feel like, okay? An easy run, yeah, we're looking not to walk, but maintain a pace that we can hold a conversation on, yeah, and hopefully there's no real aches or pains while you're doing that. So you're not going to feel like your muscles are burning out. You should feel like you can get your breath back from any other running you've done, and it should feel quite sustainable, okay? So during the interval paces, when you're doing your easy run, think about the pace you're running your longer ones at, yeah? That's the kind of pace we're trying to hit in the easy run. It's something you can sustain for a long period of time relatively comfortably, okay? Then we have like an easy moderate. Easy moderate would be just a little step up from that. It's not a big jump, but it's going to feel like potentially sort of like a hard 5 to 10k pace, something that's going to push you a little bit more, but still going to be quite comfortable to hold for a short generation, yeah, short period of time, okay? Then we have our moderate effort, okay? Moderate effort is relatively quick in terms of the easy pace, so it's going to be quite a big difference. The moderate pace is going to be something that's going to challenge you for the time duration, okay? So I'll go through that a little bit more detail, what I mean by the time duration later on, but it's going to feel like something that challenges you, but it's nowhere near your maximal pace, okay? Then we have a moderate hard. Now this is going to be pretty tough. Moderate hard in an interval-based one is going to be one of the faster ones you'll see. This is something that's going to feel like a real challenge, and you're going to be needing that break at the end of that pace. So usually there's an easy effort or walk placed after a moderate or hard, and it's going to feel like you need that, okay? But you should be able to sustain the pace throughout the time duration that you're given, okay? Then we have hard. Hard is basically as fast as you can manage for that time, okay? So if you're given a 2-minute hard or a 1-minute hard, it's as fast as you can just about hold on to for that time. Now that's the next bit, that's what we're going to talk about, the time duration, okay? So this is where easy, moderate and hard may change week in, week out. It depends on how long you are doing the effort for. So for example, if I said we're going to do moderate for 2 minutes, it's going to be a pace that challenges you for 2 minutes, but you feel like you have a bit more in the tank. If I said we're going to do moderate for 15 minutes, not that that comes up in the plan, it's going to be something that challenges you for 15 minutes. Those paces would be different, yeah? You're not going to be able to sustain that 2-minute moderate effort for 15 minutes. If you could, it's probably going to feel more like a hard effort, okay? Does that make sense? So that's what we're trying to achieve. So think about the time you're doing it for as well, okay? So for example, we have the longer runs on day 2. That easy effort might actually be slower than your easy effort during the interval paces, and that's okay, because in the interval paces you might be running easy for 3 minutes or 2 minutes. During the longer run, I might be asking you to do it for 90 minutes, yeah? If you're running a pace for 90 minutes and it says easy, it wants to feel easy for the time duration, okay? So you should finish that 90-minute run. Don't get me wrong, that's a long time to run for. You're going to feel like you're going to work out, but you're also going to be able to feel like you can hold a conversation pretty much straight away. You're going to be able to talk to somebody straight away. You're not going to feel like you need to lie down on the floor knackered. You might be a little bit sweaty, but your heart rate's not crazy high, okay? So that's something to bear in mind as well. Think about how long I'm asking you to do it for on the plan. Cool, that's basically pretty much it about the effort levels. The only thing to maybe consider, if you have a heart rate monitor or tracker, that will help you to identify those paces a little bit more. So if you want to get really into it and understand exactly what your hard and easy effort look like, you could look at your heart rate monitor and it will have a red, amber and green level, okay? Most running sessions, your easy will probably not be in the green, particularly during the interval-based one, because it'll be spiking up and down, but it should be on the lower end of what you hit on that run. And then a hard effort is going to be kind of hitting that red line close to your maximal heart rate. So that sort of gives you a guide of roughly how hard you're pushing it, okay? Do look at your time, so make sure you are tracking your paces each running session. So if you've got Strava or another running app, look at it afterwards and see what your average pace is. A little bit confusing for the interval runs because it doesn't take into account the walk, but it will still show you week in, week out if you're hitting a quicker average speed across the session, which hopefully you should, because the walking will come down and the intervals will get a little bit harder. So you should see week in, week out that those average kilometre pace speeds up on the intervals. And also it's really useful to see what's happening on the longer runs. On the longer runs, are you slowing down as you have to go further? Or are you actually speeding up or hitting the same speed? That's useful to know, and it's useful information to have. Cool. Hopefully that helped you understand that a little bit more. If you've got any questions, don't forget to message me or grab me in person.